Man, there was a there was a therapist who slash psychiatrist who was talking about Chat GPT and saying how Chat GPT gives us that feeling of closeness, and we go to it for advice and things like that, whether that's self-help, relationship, and all these different things. But the psychologist was giving the tea, saying like, be careful, like you think Chat GPT is your friend, yada yada yada. The psychologist was saying how like no Chat GPT, what Chat GPT is going to do is Chat GPT is going to validate your feelings to keep you and continue to give you scenarios and validate your feelings, and to keep you on the app so you can stay there, and it can continuously like talk to you and collect data, right? It's collecting data of how we think, how we act, what we do, what we say, how we respond, how we ask questions, etc., etc. So I'm not, like I said, I've gone many of times on ChatGPT asking it things about like mental health, relationships, things that I should do, advice, how I think, and just life, right? But she was pretty much saying how you should still seek out professional therapy and still develop enough courage to be able to make your own decisions in times, because if you're emotional and you go to chat 9 times out of 10, now you're following a script, right, that is being led by ChatGPT. And although you think you may be making the right decisions, you're still making decisions upon validation from a script that is being written by a program instead of like your own psychological nervous system and actual real life people. And what it's doing is taking us away from the real connection we have with ourselves and the connection that we may have with others. So lately I have been winging myself off of ChatGPT, like assessing my own feelings, assessing my own thoughts. Do I still use ChatGPT? I'm gonna be honest, like, hey, my name's Lauren, I have a problem, I'm addicted to ChatGPT. Yes, I still go to ChatGPT for certain little things, but like I'm staying away from it when it comes to relationships. Sometimes I'm staying away from it, just certain things that I know like I'm very like emotional about, vulnerable about, or possibly indecisive about. I actually take the time now to sit with myself and think and assess my feelings. I'm not saying ChatGPT hasn't given like me some good advice. Yes, it does in certain times, but what I'm saying is like depending on the moment, you have to be very careful. Chat will definitely help you look yourself in the mirror and like assess yourself too. But while using the app, think about it. You could talk to it forever. It'll always say, until you say you're done talking, chat will not stop. It will continue and be like, well, how about this? Or if you need help with this, or maybe we can talk about this, or maybe I can do this. It's like it'll never stop, bro, until you stop. You literally got to get off the app yourself, which goes back to this. A lot of times we use it, right? We use it until it gives us the validation that we were looking for the whole time, and then we finally get off the app. And I know that I'm guilty of that. A lot of times I already know what I should do, right? We already know what we should do, but we're just looking for that validation to possibly do a little bit different than what we already knew we should have did all along. But anyways, I don't know. Just want to talk about it. Y'all have a good day. Love you. Yow.